All right, so today we're going to really dig into something that I think is super cool, and that's Inside University 365.
Okay.
Now, you hear the word blog, and you're probably
Yeah,
thinking,
you know.
oh, yeah, I've seen those before. But this is different. This is like a daily stop for anyone who wants to learn better, stay inspired, like actually level up their
It
life.
really is. It's that constant connection to lifelong learning. And what I love is that it's not just theoretical. They actually walk the walk when it comes to innovation and education. And they make it practical, too. Like, you don't need hours and hours to get something valuable out of it.
That's so important these days, right? Like, who has the time for these, day-long workshops or whatever?
Exactly.
Mm.
And that's where the whole U365 5MTS micro-learning publication thing comes in. It's all about 5 minutes to success. So bite-sized knowledge that fits into anyone's schedule.
I love that. So it's not just one type of article or blog post, right? It's a
No.
whole bunch of different publications, all kind of aimed at different learning styles or
Yeah.
interests.
Totally, right on. So let's break it down. We've got the U365 publications, and those are like a window into how the university itself works.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you get to see their core methods in action, like UNOP. Have you heard of that?
UNOP? I don't think so.
Okay, so UNOP stands for Neuroscience-Oriented Pedagogy. Basically, it means they design their entire teaching approach around how our brains actually learn best.
So it's not just throwing information at you and hoping it sticks.
No, it's like a much more intentional way of teaching and learning.
Yeah,
So you actually retain what you're studying.
that makes sense.
Yeah. And then there's ULEPS, which is their digital second brain system.
Yeah.
It's like a personal AI-powered knowledge base that helps you organize and connect everything you're learning.
Ooh, I like that.
Right. And then they have CARE, which is their framework for processing information.
Yeah.
It's super helpful because it helps you make sense of all the data that's constantly coming at us.
Oh my gosh, yes, we're bombarded with information all day long.
Exactly. So CARE gives you a system for filtering and prioritizing what's important.
I can see how that would be super valuable.
Yeah. And beyond the methodologies, you also get these great insights into the university's milestones and their new programs and the amazing things their faculty are doing. It's inspiring to read about the students' success stories and see how they're partnering with other institutions.
So it really paints a picture of how University 365 is growing and changing and innovating.
It does. It's a dynamic place for sure.
So if someone's ever wondered about the why behind a university's approach, this is where they'd find those answers.
Absolutely. Straight from the source.
Okay, so then we have the news publications, which I guess is pretty straightforward, but I'm assuming there's a U365 spin on it.
It's your daily dose of what's happening in AI edtech, all the emerging technologies and what's going on in the digital world globally.
Okay, keep going.
But what's really cool is that they present it in a way that's easy to understand. They cut
Yeah.
through all the jargon and get right to the heart of what you need to know.
So you don't have to be a tech whiz to benefit from it.
Not at all. It's perfect for anyone who wants to stay informed and stay ahead of the curve.
I like that a lot. Okay, so now these lectures publications sound really intriguing, like for anyone who wants a quick brain boost.
Oh, yeah. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
There are short-focused microlearning modules from University 365's 4 core institutes. So we've got UIT, which is Technology and AI. Then there's UIB, Business and Innovation Management. UIC is Digital Communication and Marketing. And finally, UID, which is Digital Design.
Got it.
And they're designed to be read in under 5 minutes using their 5M2S approach. You guessed it, 5 minutes to success. But this time, it's applied to specific concepts. So imagine you're waiting in line for your coffee, and you can learn a powerful new idea or principle in that time.
I'm always looking for ways to make those little pockets of time more productive, so I love that idea.
Me too. Okay, so next we have the official reports publications. Now, these offer a much broader perspective. They're curated reports from around the world on things like AI, technology, neuroscience, and modern education.
It's a wide range.
Right. And they synthesize findings from all these different sources, like research institutions and industry analyses. They even look at policy changes. So you're getting this really well-rounded understanding of major trends and where things might be headed.
So it's like the big picture view of what's going on in these important fields.
Exactly. It's like getting the executive summary of the world's most important developments.
Okay, I'm sold. I need to check these out. All right, next up is books publications, which sounds like a dream come true for busy people like me.
It is. It's all about micro summaries. They aim to give you the core insights from influential books in like 5 to 10 minutes. They cover everything from leadership to personal growth to the fundamentals of AI.
So you can basically get the essence of a book without having to spend hours reading it.
Exactly. You're not going to get every single detail, but you'll walk away with the key takeaways.
I'm always adding books to my reading list and never getting to them, so this sounds like a great way to at least get a taste of what they're about.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay, then we have interest publications, and this is where things get really interesting.
Oh, how
Well,
so?
it's all about recognizing that growth isn't just about professional skills. It's about the whole person.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. So they delve into things like health and well-being relationships, mental resilience, and even entrepreneurship through case studies.
So it's really about living a well-rounded life.
Exactly. It's that holistic approach that University 365 is known for.
That's so important because everything's connected, right? Like you can't be successful in one area of your life if the other areas are falling apart.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least, we have tools publications.
Tools. Okay, this sounds practical.
Super practical. It's all about reviews and evaluations of AI-powered software productivity apps and digital resources.
So the things that can actually make our lives easier and help us get things done.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And the best part is they often include these step-by-step tutorials, which they call T2L, for tutorials to learn. So you're not just learning about a cool new tool, you're actually learning how to use it.
Awesome. So it's like immediate application of knowledge. Okay, so across these 7 different types of publications within Inside, it's like you're getting this huge buffet of knowledge, and it's all designed for efficient and effective learning.
Exactly. It's like a one-stop shop for lifelong learning.
I love it. So let's talk about how this idea of having a visit inside fits into someone's daily routine.
Well, even just a few minutes a day can make a huge difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you're consistently exposing yourself to these core principles
Mhm.
and the innovative spirit of University 365.
So it's like building a habit of continuous learning.
Exactly. And over time, those little bits of knowledge and inspiration really add up.
It's like those small daily habits that compound into big results.
Right. And it's not just passive reading either. A lot of these publications have links to other resources where you can go deeper.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Okay, so for those who want to really dive into a topic, they have the D2L Discussions to Learn Deep Dive podcasts. So these are like audio conversations that expand on the ideas from the publications and offer different perspectives. They're perfect for commutes or workouts or anytime you're on the go.
Oh, that's a great idea. Because sometimes you just want to listen and absorb information, right?
Exactly. And for visual learners or people who like to learn by doing, there are the T2L tutorials to learn, step-by-step guides.
Okay, I was wondering about those.
Yeah, so they provide these really clear visual instructions and interactive exercises to help you apply what you've learned. It's especially helpful for mastering software or any kind of practical skill.
Very cool. And then there's Copilot, which sounds super high tech.
It is. It's University 365's AI agent and mentor. So it's like having a personalized guide who can answer your questions about anything you've read inside.
Wow, that's incredible.
Right. It can also quiz you to make sure you're understanding the material, and it can even give you advice on how to apply what you've learned in your own life.
So it's like an AI study buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, so Inside is clearly more than just a blog. It's like a launch pad into this whole interactive learning experience.
It really is. It's a dynamic and engaging way to keep learning and growing.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Inside University 365, what would you say is the key takeaway for our listeners?
I think the biggest thing is that Inside really embodies the heart and soul of University 365. It's a direct connection to their innovative approach to education and their dedication to lifelong learning.
And that commitment to lifelong learning is really about making learning more effective and enjoyable, right?
Absolutely. They're using the latest findings from neuroscience and the power of AI to create personalized learning experiences that work. And they're incorporating principles of personal development so that people can thrive in all areas of their lives.
It's like they're taking everything we know about learning and human potential and putting it into practice.
Exactly. And by engaging with Inside, you're tapping into that.
So it's not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about developing yourself as a whole person. I love that. So for anyone listening today, no matter what your age or your profession or your goals, Inside is a fantastic resource.
It is. And the best part is that University 365 offers free membership. So you can access all of this incredible information and those supplementary learning resources we talked about without spending a dime.
That's amazing. So if the idea of lifelong learning that fits into your daily life appeals to you, I highly recommend checking out Inside.
Yeah, jump in and explore all the different publications and see what resonates with you.
And to leave you with something to think about, imagine how engaging with these bite-sized pieces of knowledge on a regular basis could transform your understanding and impact your life over time.
It's a powerful idea for sure.
It is. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.
My pleasure.